Okay. welcome. It's the duo.
What's up?
I'm Trika Roche.
I'm Destiny Lynn.
And this is DNT Podcast. We are back at it, you guys. Hope everybody's doing well, doing okay, doing great. But yeah, we are back.
Synchronicity.
Per usual.
What's up with ya?
Man, it's Virgo season.
Man.
Let's just zoom through all this
It's Virgo season.
and just loop all the way back around. It's probably like Aries season.
I was about to say, you ready for
Pisces. Libra.
What you, I'm going to say,
They alright.
we can skip past all the rest.
Yeah, we really can.
You know, I'm mustache, so we can let
yeah,
her
we can
have-
go back
we
Christmas. We'll go past like Thanksgiving. We go to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because what?
Hey,
Who we
see,
got?
take us
Virgo?
to Thanksgiving.
No, we
Alexa.
got Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Skip it.
And
All right, shuffling music from your Apple Music library.
okay, girl.
Skip to.
Skip to this Virgo song. I mean, skip to what you say your mom is Sagittarius.
That's what you're trying to do.
Oh yeah, I'm really good. I'm straight. Regardless of this week, I'm straight.
I'm about to say week 2
I'm
is
good. I'm here.
We say speaking into
Can't keep what they say.
existence.
Can't keep a real beat down for too long.
Thank ya.
So I'm speaking it. I'm good.
I feel like today is my reset for the week.
Yeah.
Because I worked the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And so today was my reset for the week. And I did absolutely nothing. Well, I took care of my man. I had to go get some eye drops and stuff. And did a little 1-2 around the house. But I slept a lot today. And it was well needed. Because yesterday was some BS to end my work week. And I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, so today's my reset. I picked up tomorrow. So
I love your little look. Your little. Yeah.
It's football season. Y'all know what I'm ripping.
Well, I ain't say that. But,
Y'all know what I'm ripping.
Like just your little ponytail with the little
Thank
bow
you.
and your little one too. I like that.
Yeah, more to come. Football season.
Yeah.
But yeah, anywho.
You got an icebreaker?
I did not come up with one today.
Okay.
I did that. Do you have?
Hey, we're not perfect. No, I think the little stuff that I'm gonna probably try to read out of here will kind of like coincide with the topic.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. I was like, dang, am I putting too many bullet points? I was like, Then I felt like I know we're gonna bounce off of each other. Then like I was stuck on one specific thing that I feel like related, and I was like, okay, let me think of something else. Yeah, coming up with topics and really trying to give y'all good content be hard sometimes for me.
because we want to give out good quality stuff.
Yeah,
Because we said we don't want this to be just another gossip.
Right. Like we
Type of
just getting up here and just rambling.
Yeah, we want to
every
really
time.
put out some meaningful shit. Like that's the whole purpose of this, is to give y'all content and information and conversations to talk about that we need to be talking about, that things we should be discussing for our generation. So, with that being said, I don't know if it's gonna get that deep, but like we said, it's some stuff we just feel like y'all need to hear. It might just spark y'all noggin a little bit and get y'all to think. So yeah, we be trying not to go too deep, but we gotta go deep enough to where some gotta click for y'all.
I was about to say, some gotta click, you gotta feel
Like
me.
we said, if you want all that surface level, all that, go to another podcast, and that's okay. It's just another podcast for you.
Okay.
And it is what it is. But we still gonna try to be relatable.
And I feel like we've been keeping it light.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't really went too deep.
Yeah. We
It
still
might
gotta
be
go
time
deep
to.
based off that other
Yes, I
episode.
know.
Yeah.
So.
So for this topic, I came up with this. I was just laying in bed trying to doze off. I feel like that's when you get the best ideas, when you're supposed to be trying to doze off.
Little brain just be up.
Man.
Like, dang, why? Women?
Right now, like right in this
Is it
moment.
all women? Do all women's brains like never shut off? That's what I want to know, because mine don't.
A woman's mind and work is never done.
Never done. Cause my wife do not shut up.
Keep running.
Like when men be like,
I just give it a little break to go to sleep. Even then, it really don't get no break
Because
because
the dreams be so vivid.
Like
Like
the dream I had last night, friend, I know I had that dream because of what I was watching. I want to watch the damn documentary about the damn rhinos. So now I'm dreaming about bulls and shit.
girl, I ain't saying no camera what I was dreaming about.
Ooh.
I'm just
DNT out the dark.
for real because I'm get shot down by my man if I tell.
Okay, we're gonna keep that concealed.
Yeah.
We're gonna say that, I keep speaking, we're gonna say that
For the Patreon.
for the Patreon content. But the topic we're gonna dive into is we're gonna start off with the question that I came up with is what is something you weren't taught growing up that you had to learn about / discover as you got older? And I told a friend it can be just something in general or women specific, either one. Because I think the ones I came up with, they're more like general.
General, yeah.
I got like
I
women
was trying
specific
to-
kind, but
I was trying to dig into like women specific, but I'm like, I really feel like
I
a lot
really-
of it can go.
yeah, I had to
ways.
really think about my upbringing,
Facts.
and then it just went from there. So, to pop it off, the first one that I will say is life is not linear.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we, like I said, my upbringing growing up, it was you gonna go to school, you gonna get a job, start a career, retire, get married, have kids. That's success. Growing up, I feel like that's what my parents
That's what success
view
is.
success was. Is to graduate high school, you gonna go to college so you can get you a career and live the life you need to live, and that will make you be fulfilled. But that's not the case. I have learned that in my 20s. Like, no. And I think I had that, the one realization I had that was when I graduated college the first go round and went back to get my master's, and I dropped out that
Yes.
first semester.
Mhm.
Like, that was one, I feel like, turning point in life where I was like, you know what? This is the norm, but I don't want to do the norm. Like,
Right.
I don't want to do that. I want to do what Trinity wants to do. I don't want to do what society has viewed or what my parents think success is to them for me. So, I'll just say that to keep like mine with
I
the
would
first one I
say-
said was life is not linear.
Yeah, and to comment on that, I would say I feel like parents, like now, like us being parents and maybe a little generation before us,
Mm-hmm.
like I feel like they saying, like, I don't care what you do, just do something. in
Right.
life, right? Versus like shoving college because all you're doing is being in debt and then can't find a job and don't even do that.
You just really getting a career to pay back the debt.
I know people got a degree working in a shoe store.
Okay.
Like, what did you really, So, do what make you happy. People. Maybe mine might go a little deep. But
Okay.
I feel like something that learning or have to teach myself is what a healthy relationship is supposed to look like, or just what a good relationship is supposed to look like.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to be really treated as a woman? What, like, I feel like.
Mm.
Like, and then I didn't learn till I came here, like, men are supposed to open doors. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, for those who don't know. So, like, I feel like the opening door, the southern hospitality, like, I feel like that's more so, yes ma'am, no ma'am, that's, like, southern.
Right.
So, I didn't know a man supposed to open my door. Like, I grew up with most of the time, she was a single mom. Like, my dad did for us, but she do everything on her own. Like, I ain't grow up seeing
There
her
was
open
no
doors
yeah.
and like healthy relationships. She getting flowers every week. I didn't see that. So like, and whatever a healthy relationship looks like to you, I feel like, because everybody's different.
Mm-hmm.
Some, like we said
So
before,
learning basically to create your own version of what a healthy
relationship
yes.
look like, because I don't know. And so when men didn't do, I guess for people like outside looking in, when men didn't do the norm or what they supposed to do in other people's eyes, I was looked at funny, but I'm like, I never had that. I do this shit on my own. Like,
Okay.
I'm good. Like, okay, he didn't open my door, I can open my own door. Okay, he didn't buy me flowers this week, I can go buy me flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I never, and so in my relationship now, I feel like I'm just learning to sit back and receive
That
and
treatment.
be, yes. But yeah, definitely trying to teach myself what does my healthy relationship look like?
Mm-hmm.
Cause I ain't doing no arguing, I ain't doing none of that. I don't got time.
Shenanigans, y'all.
Y'all can keep it. Like people be like, I'm good with a little red every now and then. No, I don't want none of it. None of it.
So the second one I have is going to be boundaries. From relationship boundaries, friend boundaries, like just personal boundaries. And
That's a good one.
I say that because growing up, I feel like you weren't really taught how to utilize your personal space or like your free time, or just we didn't really have time to just think about what we truly like value or things that like really matter to us, and how to defend yourself when people step all over that. Whether it's a parent, whether it's a sibling, whether it's relatives, you know what I'm saying? So as I've got older, I try to teach myself and tell myself that if this is something Trinica likes, if this is something you love, you have to cherish that and protect it, yes, and correct those whenever they are wrong with whatever that certain thing is.
Facts.
And I say it because heavy on the parents.
Facts.
I feel like as we get older, like Brandy, you gonna always be your daddy, your daddy's daughter, your mom's child, like
right.
the youngest or whatever it is. But as you get older, I think parents have to realize like this is an adult now, and we should be able to have adult conversations.
Right.
Like, granted, like one that just be popping in my head is when you was young, they be like, oh, you don't got no privacy in this house. Like, you don't got no privacy here. So then, you know, you might have young people over, you might have friends over, and it's like, hey, y'all can use that bathroom, but y'all can't use this one over here. Just simple stuff like that. People like, dang, I'm too good to use your bathroom. And it's like, no, baby girl, I just have boundaries, and I have things that I want to keep within my possession. Like, you use that.
Because you open that space and then it can be jeopardized.
You know what I'm saying? Or if you don't set and then another thing, like we just said before, I feel like is if you don't set it in the beginning, people won't respect it whenever you do try to spin the block again on that certain boundary. And I got that bad when it comes to certain relationships. Like, if you don't let that be known up front, then people will just feel like, oh, well, I thought. And it's like, well, I get how you thought that way, but I'm coming to you to correct it because obviously this is how that made me feel, or this is what I believe in, this is what I stand on. And if you can't respect me and respect that just in general, or me as a person, ain't nothing to cut that job. Because we can grow. We at the age where I feel like certain things, even if it's like they say, little shit matters. So the little shit that matter to me might not matter to the next person. But like I said, if you rock with me or fuck with me, just respect those things because those are my boundaries. So
I feel that. I'm definitely learning boundaries as I get older. I didn't really have the highest like self-esteem. So when I was younger, so like I was just trying to be cool who was cool with me.
Or just not be likable.
Yeah,
to be a likable person.
I'm just around. I'm supposed to be this person, so y'all can still fool with me.
Right.
But now I really don't care.
Yeah.
But I will say that too, like, I feel like my mama just didn't have time for a lot of stuff.
Right.
She didn't have time to just... To teach and
those
let you know that, like, hey, you are important no matter how different you look from your sister or the other girls. Like, you still hold your own weight. Yeah. And so I guess that's just something that I just, when I grew up in, I'm good with the face. The face card eats. Now the body eating too, so it's okay. But had to work a little harder. But yeah, for sure boundaries.
Oh, with what you just said something about self-esteem, I had a thing in here that talked about like when it was centered around like self-esteem. Let me see, because I even wrote down the page number 165.
Thank you. We love an organized girly.
So like some of these was just really hitting like.
I'm glad to see you still be in that book.
Girl, it hits when it's supposed to hit. Like for these what topics we're gonna talk about, I said I'm gonna go and see if what I got in here already that it can
okay.
resonate with what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So one of the chapters is called The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem, Why It Is Not How You Feel, but What You Think You're Capable of. And in the intro it says, self-esteem is not how much confidence you have in how people perceive you, but how much confidence you have in whether or not you can manage your life. And then out of the 6, one of the 6 pillars, I'll just read 2 of them. The main 2 that stood out to me was self-responsibility. And it says, you hold yourself accountable for your own happiness. You understand the phrase, it may not be your fault, but it is still your problem. You are in control of your life because you are not letting others do it for you. That hit. Because I feel like we be so quick to point the finger. Everybody want to play victim to how shit be going in their life. Whether somebody did this to you or, oh, this person hurt me, so this how I move. It's like you choosing to move that way regardless of whether that person hurt you or not.
Right.
They're not making you act that way now that they've hurt you. It's you're allowing that situation to keep you where you are. Like,
and that goes back to
responsibility.
Remember when I told you, like, closure is you.
Yes.
You gotta give yourself closure.
The closure.
Because somebody might, even if you call yourself getting closure, you still might not get it because they don't see the problem with what they did. Kind of piggybacking off of that, one of mine was how people treat you is a reflection of those people. Don't take things personal. Like, somebody could just be having a bad day, and they gonna go smooth off on you, and it had nothing to do with you. Yeah, like they could say, "Oh, I hate you." Really, they really just hate themselves. They really can't possess what you have, so they hate you. So like, I really like, I say it all the time. I don't know how many times I done said it after I read the 4 agreements, like. That just like gave me a whole different perspective on life and people and how to deal with people in life. Right.
Cause I know one of them, I don't know the exact words, but it was like when he was talking about like you have to be like precise and be exact with your words and like how you speak to people. Yeah. The one I'm talking about, he was like, cause you can't leave no room for like assumptions. Say what your intentions are up front. Like don't leave no room for confusion when it comes to how you speak.
And you know what? That's definitely a book you can read like again. Because what hit last time it might be a different one that's
hitting now in this
for this season of your life. Yeah.
Oh, to wrap up the one about the boundaries and like the self-esteem.
Oh yes.
Another pillar that I like that stood out to me was personal integrity. And it says, you hold yourself to a certain standard of morals and ethics and accountability. You develop a code of conduct for yourself rather than abiding by the one that you were conditioned to. You are able to look at your choices objectively even when the circumstances are difficult. You realize the importance of the phrase, the road to hell was paved with good intentions. And I just really like that. Especially like you hold yourself to a certain standard of morals and ethics and accountability. You develop a code of conduct for yourself because ain't nobody else gonna hold you accountable more than you. Like look in the mirror.
And then you know what? Because I done said this before. Like I can't hold you accountable more than you gonna hold you accountable. I can say too, I'm blue in the face what you need to do and what I think and my advice to you, and you still.
But if that don't align with what morals and values you carry for yourself, it ain't gonna stick no ways. Like.
And I was gonna say too, like, don't get just a side note, like, don't get us wrong that these are, like, I feel like some lessons in life are meant for you to learn later in life. Like, the holding yourself accountable, like, you could be taught that, but I feel like it's not gonna hit until you probably bump your head a couple times. Yeah. And, like, I do feel like some lessons just come later in life, period. Yeah. But if we can give y'all the gym so y'all are aware and y'all eyes are open to what we already learned being 26 and 27. How you
should just perceive yourself.
Yeah, facts. Heavy on that.
What sticks to you.
Especially if you had a busy mom like me. She's barely trying to take care of herself. And 2 girls keep food and lights and I don't know. For me, I don't blame my parents for a lot of things because I just feel like everything happened for a reason. I learned those lessons when I was supposed to learn them.
And
Do I
they're doing
wish-
the best they can.
Do I wish that would have came early in life? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But this is it. This is my life. It's not yours.
Yes.
Like,
This is your life, and you can make out of it what you want to make out of it. Don't be so quick to conform to what society is saying is regular, what's normal, what's the standard. Set your own fucking standard and live by that. Don't be so caught up in, oh, this person ain't gonna like this, it ain't gonna like
and guess what? They ain't cool with it.
Forget it. Like, live for you. I think we get too caught up in what the
Living
next
for
person
everybody
gonna
else.
think, because we
Living for
want to
everybody else.
seek, to a certain degree. Of course, everybody wants some type of percentage of validation from somebody, but that validation should not dictate everything that you do. Like, every choice you want to do, it shouldn't have to reflect back on, oh, what the next person gonna think.
Right.
Later.
A basic one, I feel like a basic one that I had, but I just thought about it. I'm like, so I said, don't recall ever having the birds and the bees talk like this with my parents.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just
Like a
sit
sit down,
like a sit down, like,
Oh,
okay,
no.
are you sexually active? Do these things? Like, I don't recall ever having that.
Nah.
It was just,
My own real memory I can really think of for real is when I started my period, one no pads. My mama was on tampons. Like,
my mama too. Okay,
she
I'm not
used
the only one.
she used tampons, so like that's what I got introduced to. Like,
Facts.
pads.
You
no.
didn't do pads either?
No.
I never knew that.
And I was
Me
young.
either.
I was young
I started-
when I started.
I started mine in 8th grade. I think you was a little younger than me.
Yes, I started in 6.
Yeah, I was 8th grade, but I got introduced right to tampons.
Yeah.
My mama didn't use pads either. So,
So
when it came to
was
that,
it wasn't no, and if, of course, I feel like another thing to piggyback off what you said, the birds and bees, it was just, don't get pregnant. It's like, it's so much other shit that can start going on.
the
outside
most
of-
birds and bees I got taught was in, what's it called? Sex ed.
Girl,
In school.
the birds and the bees I got taught came from Dundee P.
And I wasn't listening to birds and bees from my stepbrothers. Hell no.
You
They
know-
were doing the birds and bees backwards.
And to a certain degree, I will say, I see now how I do think if I would have had more of a older or just another woman figure in my life,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't view things the way I viewed them. But because of how I was taught certain things when it comes to
Yeah.
dating and sex, that's why
You
I
learn
go,
from
you
your
know,
brother.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Versus if I was taught by a woman, you know, about some of those things, I wouldn't think I'm big pimping.
That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't have a mindset,
I learned
that I
about sex
had,
from my
'cause-
friends and my sister.
you know,
Like, I didn't really have no OG.
to teach
Talk,
me
yeah,
about
like,
that's
you
the
know.
like. Yeah, I didn't really just have those talks with my mom. It was just, you still on your birth control. We just having that talk every other month. Like, you still taking your birth control, and then, you know, when I finally stopped, and I told her when I finally stopped taking birth control after being on that shit for like 8 years, it was, why you going to do that? What you trying to get pregnant? And it's like, no. So now I'm getting to the age where I'm 21. I'm starting to learn my body and what it is I want out of life and what choices I want to make. And in that season, it was, you know, you start looking up stuff and you're like, well, okay, if I want to ever have kids, like, how long do I need to be on this? So now you're doing research on the after effects of getting off birth control, like how you can conceive, you know, all those type of things. And then that's when I got introduced to the story of PCOS, when I went a whole 9 months, 8 months not having no period, but I knew I wasn't pregnant. So that was just another journey I just had to learn, and I'm still learning that with PCOS. Like, that's a whole thing. That's gonna take a whole lifestyle change. That is not no one and done compared to any other. I feel like I would say women related, like sex related, anything that have to do with like women's health.
Yeah.
That's the main one. I feel like to this day, I'm gonna forever be learning about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that shit. Is
Man,
not
the things when
heavy,
you go
that's what heavy on life is not
just
linear.
get 'em. Yes.
Heavy on life is not linear, because here it is. This was the story I was taught, but now this is what I'm going towards. So now it's like I'm going down a whole new path of this when everybody's doing marriage and kids. Shit, I'm doing lifestyle changes and PCOS.
Right.
Shit. Before I can even get to the marriage and the kids. Because here I am trying to get myself right before I can get with a person that's going to want to have all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then just praying I have a partner that's understanding of
I
it.
was going to say, understanding that we may not ever.
Man. Finding somebody that's going to be okay with that.
Facts. Because my sister, that's what she's dealing with. Like,
Yeah.
because a lot of men want to find a wife and have babies by her. And that's not the reality for all women.
We still in that age of where these are the years you're supposed to be able to conceive. And to know that I was introduced to that at a young age, that it's a possibility, a heavy possibility that you won't be able to conceive.
Right. And that's what I was going to say too. And even, remember I spoke about it, like, even if you have the organs too, that don't mean you will always be able to.
Right.
And like finding a good partner in my case to be able to handle a loss of a child. Like, that's always a possibility too.
Right.
Good.
They just say marriage and the kids and the family, and it's like, we ain't never talk about all the other stuff that come on the dark side of those things.
Man.
Like,
and like with my situation, my mama never been through that, never been through miscarriage, none of that. So when I'm going through my season, she don't know how to help me navigate it.
Yeah.
Like, because she ain't never been through it. And that's something, if you ain't never been through, it's kind of, I can't tell you how to do PCOS. I can't tell you. I can only show you what I looked up and researched, and that's it.
I can't tell you what to do with your body. Like, that's something you.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Like, women's health is a whole thing, and I will say I'm not ashamed to say that dealing with that, it has had an influence on the mindset of, okay, I'm straight on the kids. Like, the kids ain't gonna come, so like, let's just try to figure out a way to be happy without that. Let's figure out how we can still be successful in life if those things don't happen.
And I think that's okay to have to try to put yourself in that mindset so you're not as upset when they do come.
Right.
You still might be a little upset because I felt that way too. Like, okay, if I don't go full term, like, just trying to prepare myself if I did it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it helped me move on a little better. Okay, a light one that I have is using wipes after pooping.
Why do people not do that?
I have always been taught to wipe till you clean, but I've never been like till I was older. Matter of fact, probably till I met you for real, that use wipes and then clean yourself up after pooping. If I'm at home, I'm probably if it's real bad, I'll probably just go get in the shower anyway.
Yeah.
But like, I always been taught. Just think about kid, like childhood. Always been taught you wipe till you clean.
Mm-hmm.
But like using wipes,
even just
that never was a thing.
Girl,
and I wonder if it's just like a black people thing.
I don't know. No, that's a people not doing that thing because black
people too.
Yes, I go to people's house and the fact that I go to people's house and they don't have wipes in their bathroom is like, so y'all just wiping and just leaving crusties back there, like, because I feel like tissue. I don't ask you why this was already in my plate. But the thing, when you wipe it, because that's, I have a texture thing, like when she be on my friend, I got bad at work. When I just say clinical, like I damp this and I just have to keep it on because I don't want nothing on my fingertips.
Yeah.
But that's how I got it. I was just eating on snacks. I knew I was gonna have one from that cheese. But I go to people's house and if I see I ain't got no wipes in there, I'm going back in your kitchen. I'm going to damp me a little. It ain't TMI. It's just a real nigga moment. I will go to your house. If I see you got paper towel, I'm damping a paper towel, and then I'm going to the bathroom because I know once I do them too, I'm gonna want to wipe myself properly. Yeah. I'm not just using no tissue like
facts. I find myself now doing like wipe. If they don't have them, I wipe with the paper towel.
Girl, I'm doing something because I need something that's a little soil back there to catch, to grasp it all. You know what I'm saying? To get everything. I was like, never. But I remember I've been several places and I'm like, why ain't no wipes in here? Look, y'all just shit and then. What? Even just something I have to learn as I got older, because I feel like that just wasn't nothing. I don't call being properly taught. Just as a woman, knowing to wipe yourself down and back.
Oh yeah.
Instead of just wiping yourself up because you can get like UTIs and stuff like that. Like, I don't think that was nothing I was just really taught.
I ain't gonna lie, my mom was a nurse my whole life, so certain, like, when it came to body parts and stuff, she definitely was on it with how to wipe. This is your vagina. You don't call it no other name. It's a vagina. And the boys have a penis. Like, you ain't calling the D word and nothing else, no other nickname. Like, we had to say the proper name.
Yeah. Like, even something as simple as, I know me personally, like, for somebody that with PCOS, I'm learning that after I know I'm coming off, like, when I'm towards my end days of, like, finally ending.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is just a real new moment. This is what I do. I know some of y'all be watching me like, and then nobody tell you how to wipe. It is just a no-brainer. No, it's not.
Right.
Granted, depending on where you grew up at, like what part of the U.S. you grew up in, some shit just no. But I'll take like certain what are they, like boric acid pills or just certain pills like that to try to properly flush myself out because shit, let's be real, like period blood just has an odor, like,
you know, I did the apple cider vinegar and put a little bit in your bath and sit and soak after it came off. I'm scared to try suppositories, so I ain't gonna front like I be doing that. I be scared.
But I do, yes. I use them. The hell, you just put them in there overnight. You pee the next day. Smell lovely. It just
I might need to try that though.
Smell to it.
And I would say that's one thing that, as a woman, I feel like I'm continuing to learn, and it probably go into my next one too. Like when it comes from skincare to fragrance to like all that stuff, like how to keep yourself up, like far as hygiene.
Yes.
Like that is something I'm continuing to learn as a woman. Like, and I feel like you're gonna continue to learn little tips and tricks and hacks that you might not have never known, like the suppositories, when I don't know about everybody else, but when I was younger, water.
Yeah. Water,
you use soap on the outside, you don't put nothing else in there.
In the inside.
So that's just like what I stood on for the longest. But
what you just said about like just little tips and hacks and stuff. My mama is old school.
Yeah.
My mama grew up, she draw her eyebrows on with her pencil and she's going to wear lipstick. My mama has never been into anything else besides lipstick. I am a girly now growing up. The era we in, we was on gloss, lip gloss.
Yes.
Oh, no wearing no lip gloss.
Keep it on.
She's not wearing no lip gloss. So like just little tips like that. As we grow up, you want to find more ways to look and feel good.
And my mama ain't never wear no makeup period. So I just be like, what do I like? I'm natural, so I just
but sometimes you just want to do a little enhancement, Like I can say, I'm getting to the age now, I want to try to do a little 1-2 with makeup. When I go out with a nice whoever and a nice person, let me not say whoever. When I go out with a nice person, I want to be able to up it just a little bit, like,
And thankfully, I'm with a man who don't
trying to learn those.
Don't like makeup, because I don't want to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
And girl, be picky if I put smile on. Relax. It makes me look good. It makes me look good.
Yeah.
Feel good.
Heavy on there. All the little tips and tricks you have to learn as a woman growing up.
Yes. And I've never learned like no skin routine with soap and water. Like growing up, that's all soap and water.
Yes.
But and even now, I don't really use a whole lot of product. I'm an eczema girly, so can't do and dry skin girly, and that's something you learn. You learn your skin when you get older. That some people have oily skin, some people have dry skin. You can't use the same products. Like I can't give you what I use because they're gonna make you
oily as fuck.
So you can't use that, and I probably can't use it. Well, I might be able to.
What?
No, it's gonna dry my skin out. So, but learning your skin, just learning your body as a woman too. A lot of women don't know about their body. That's crazy.
Still learning about it.
Yeah.
Just sex in general, like orgasm.
Yeah.
Orgasm.
And
it took me until I was 25. Not afraid to say it.
To have one?
Yes.
Yeah.
To know that is what that feeling is like.
I think Yeah, I won't say my current.
25.
My current person. So I feel like. Yeah.
Yeah.
About 20.
Just even women don't even know, like, sometimes the repercussions that come with letting a man ejaculate in you. And how that can mess up your pH and just the...
And men, what y'all intake? What y'all intake?
Right, and what you're
and how it
affects
affects
ingesting is going into that lady.
And your sperm. It matters. Because I recently learned that, like, if men smoke weed, it can cause your child to have birth defects.
Yeah, and men even just can have low
sperm count.
Yep.
But
yes, ma'am.
Like, y'all need to learn.
But this is shit. Like we said, this is stuff we having to learn as we grow. Like in our 20s, granted, we are learning. Maybe this is what the 20s was for. We were supposed to learn some of these stuff, but I feel like some shit we were supposed to learn a little young. But like I said, it's just taking us to now. But yeah. And those are all the mine that I had. My little thing I was gonna use just to wrap it up is just another little section in my book.
Okay, well I'll say this one and then we can wrap it up. Okay. Keeping a bunch of friends isn't always good. Keep you a solid few.
At all.
My daddy told me that once I got older. I feel like my parents told me that once I got older, but like I just want all the neighborhood friends. I want friends. And then being somebody who moves around all the time, I didn't keep them. Mm-hmm. So just knowing that having a bunch of friends ain't always good. If you have a good solid group that you grew up with or you met in college and I just stuck,
kudos to y'all. Keep it at that.
But it's not, you don't. I feel like it's easy, and I think we talked about this before. When you see big groups going out of town or going on trips or doing things, you be like, damn, I don't got that many friends.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
We make it do what we do with what we got.
Right. That made me think back to I would say I was blessed to be, I feel like, the type of friend that like you say, people will gravitate towards me and want to be around me because of how blessed I was growing up.
Yeah.
And even if I could not see it at the time, like, my parents would always tell me in Duntrail, like, they cool, but, like, they just not on your level. Or they probably want what it is you got, and that's why they attracted to you, because they see how you living and they want to be around them more. But they did always do, like, that person ain't going to be around long. Like,
I would say, too, certain things, especially, I feel like more so relationships, like, your mama gonna know.
Yes.
What they say, your mama, you bring a friend around your mama and she don't click with your mama.
Man.
I don't need to have that friend.
But we stand to tell you, the only friend she can recall to this day that's still in the picture is you.
For real.
Like, for real. And I mean, old girl.
Yeah.
At one point in time, but any other friends I had growing up, even just in college, besides you, like, they ain't around. They ain't really care for them.
Fact.
But blessed to say I was always the friend that most people
love
to be around. I had the type of family
that
people wanted to be around, but at the end, parents showed us here, like, they not your kind. They not on your level.
I had stepbrothers. A lot of the girls just wanted to be around so they can be around my stepbrothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all
went through a couple of them phases too, and that's what I'm saying. It's just, I was raised by Rolling Stone. My brother was Rolling Stone. You saying they want to be around you to be around him. I'm being around them to pull them in to be around him. I'm helping him out. Type shit. Seeing how dumb these all is. Seeing how dumb we can make them look together.
No, for real. Yeah, because they do.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. But
sorry.
We're going to end this episode on this note. There is a page also in my book, a chapter that is called Ideas. Let me get the correct term. "17 ideas you're keeping about your life that are holding you back." I'm just going to read. Pick 3. I'm going to try to pick 3. But the first one was thinking that there's a right time to create. It says, or to get married, or have a child, or start pursuing the life you feel called to. If you're looking for an excuse as to why it's not the right time, you'll always find one.
That's a good one.
I really like that.
Yeah, that's good.
That keeps a lot of us case thinking, oh, we study putting stuff off because we think it's not the right time. Anything, it's like, you'll never be fulfilled.
It'll never
just
be
keep
the right
putting it
time
off.
either. I just honestly feel like
Facts.
it's always going to be a trial or tribulation.
Or something, very much something. The next one was you're thinking that your purpose is something existentially profound. Your purpose is just to be here and do whatever job you find yourself doing. You don't have to be consciously changing the world to fulfill it, to fulfill your purpose. You don't gotta make this big stamp on the world and go, I want to go down in history as a legend.
Yeah.
Ain't that deep, sis? Ain't that deep? But we can make it that deep. I know I do sometimes.
Yeah.
Another one, your life partner is responsible for making you feel one very specific way. And you use that singular feeling to determine whether or not your relationship is good or worthwhile. And then, okay.
They're saying that's how it's supposed to be.
No, they're saying that's probably one thing that's keeping you back.
Oh, holding you back.
Yes, it's thinking that your life partner is
if he ain't making you feel this,
for making you feel one very specific way.
Like people say, if he don't make me happy, but it's like you gotta make. But like when people say he don't make me happy, how is he not making you happy? Like because you gotta make yourself happy. If you weren't happy when you met him, you're not gonna be happy with him.
And how else can that person satisfy you or fulfill you if it's not in that way?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Another one was to accept something, you must be happy about it or at least okay with it. And then you think that you can accept, it says you can accept your circumstances. Am I saying that right?
Circumstances?
Yeah, circumstances. Acknowledge that they are real while still disliking them strongly. You don't have to like everything, but if you want to preserve your sanity, you have to accept whatever comes in your life before you can change it.
Thanks.
I really like that one.
That was
You ain't gotta like everything that's going on, but
you gotta accept it to get past it.
To move on, yeah. I mean, you gotta just like everything. And last but not least, is that thinking that people are ruminating on the embarrassing stuff you did 5 years ago. It says they're busy ruminating on their own stuff the same way you are. Are you thinking about things other people did over the years to any significant degree? It's unlikely. So it's saying like people really don't give a fuck. They really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like
it'll trip in. Okay.
It's always something else they're gonna be fixated on. Or it'll be some next week that they more focused on.
Or somebody else.
But the thing we can be in our heads is to thinking that people just really care that much when they really don't. Okay. Like they're not as invested as we think they are. It's not that deep. So yeah. This is the name of this book. That's the only promotion I'm doing. So that check clear and that money start rolling in.
Thank you.
That's all y'all getting. And y'all have been tuned in
to another episode of the DNT Podcast.
We hope you guys got something out of this episode. Yes. I think this is a really, 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 really good one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Please comment and interact with us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you see us interact. We love the interactions.
Yes,
give us some feedback. To go off of and remember.
So yeah, that being said, like, comment, subscribe.
You'll never be disappointed. You'll always be
surprised when you hop up on this channel.
Thank you.
Just said. Make sure you tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend about DNT. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend about Destiny. Not gonna keep telling y'all this every time. Click them links below and subscribe to our personal accounts. Wherever they be putting subscribe to. Looking at it. Bop it. But yes, we love you guys.
Smash it. Thank you.
Continue to stay down with us as we come up with y'all.